Hello everybody and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program Rise of the Dark Fog. In between episodes, I have went through all the logistic stations and swapped the proliferator level. You can now see that it's slowly starting to trickle down. Not all stations have proliferator. This is producing at full speed, but it's quite a bit of a quantity that needs to be swapped around. I've also did a setup where this is basically being reused, and I have about 7k left to reuse, which means that that's 3.5k proliferator left on this planet before I need to come back and change it to the actual build recipe. So I am going to head off to my home planet. There's a couple of things we need to take care of there. Two particularly come to mind right now, or three actually. We really should be using the better proliferator, at least for science, over there as well. Science is dead, we need to investigate why, and we can now fully automate purple matrices to produce somewhat at scale. We have landed in the middle of this build. I'm guessing that we're full on refined oil there. So let's see, what is not working? This is not working. Why is this not working? Well, mystery solved, I guess. Anyway, this is gonna be swapped over to this one. I will put higher quantity, and this is gonna be like this. I have put higher quantity because the lag is gonna be greater. Also, the filter here needs to change, and I need to do this for all three of them. Let's go to 500, remote demand, local storage, and I really wish it would be easier to swap the filters out. This one is blue, this needs to change as well. I will carry this on me until we get back to the manufacturing planet. So this is gonna look like this, and I guess it is time for purple. Right, I remember why I didn't have the inserters, because I was like, I'm gonna put a depot here to get rid of my excess science, and then I never actually gotten around to fully fixing the build. Anyway, let's get this one plotted down. I think that that's off. I think that this is this good? No, it should be something like this. Yes, this looks correct to me. And indeed it is. So over here, we need to change these ones. So this is information matrix, purple matrix. This is gonna take processors. and particle broadband. That one is well copied, so let's see. Remote demand, local storage. And therein, I am being somewhat lazy here, I'll admit it. The ratios for this are not quite correct. Okay, I am out of... Well, I'm not out of, I left all my labs back in my depot. So how many am I missing? I'm missing 21. I'll actually get the exact number. I will have to head back home and resupply at some point. So these are purple cubes. So yeah, the ratio here is for purple cubes is 2:1, not 1:1 as we had for everything before this. Gravity matrix is gonna be 1:1 as well. This is the only one that's different, but I'll just... Okay, that's wrong. I'll just keep it like this for now. And this is inbound. How's power doing? We are still in a sufficient state, which is really awesome. And this being here means that I can... Okay, something is wrong once again. You are missing blue cubes? You're meant to be importing blue cubes and... Yeah, I don't know why I didn't keep the inserters in when I put those chests there. Like, the chest would have topped off. I guess I didn't want this side to work. Yeah. Anyway, science should be fully up and running now. 1.1k hashes per second. That is really great. That's very good speed. Now I will at least somewhat proliferate these things until the blue proliferator comes along. It's gonna take a while for the reservoirs to deplete. Well, these ones are actually depleting at a very fast rate. That one's actually full. This is literally on the other side of the planet, so I might just as well go this way. We're still producing some oxygen there, the hydrogen there. I keep saying oxygen, I have no idea why, for some reason. Okay, there we go, now we're researching. All of these bots should be delivering stuff to me, topping off my supplies. But that's not what I'm here for. Now, let's see, can I get rid of everything that's in there? I have no idea where to dump that coal. Surely I'm using coal somewhere else. I just have no clue. I'll just dump it in that that chest over there. I won't be needing any of these here anymore because this build is going to be decommissioned. This thing will just run off its course. And everything here will slowly die. I'll let the resources drain naturally so I don't have to deal with that. Nope. I'm gonna let the proliferator just drain over here as well. Oh, wow. Did I activate an ILS by mistake that I wasn't meant to? Anyway. That's still working. The power here is abysmal, but can I see the power grid? Yes, I can see the power grid over here. Now, there should be a connection to these power plants. Yeah, and the supply is just... Oh, right. I have activated science production. That's what's happening. Okay, that's good. That works. And the main goal was to... Can I provide this somewhere so it can be picked up? Sure. Somebody might at some point come and pick that one up, I'm assuming. Actually, probably not, because the drones will never pick up something that's that low, but I will grab some of this fuel. Great. Get some warpers on me. And I think that's it for this planet. The main goal was to figure out what was happening with our science. Why is science dead? That we have now done, and I think it's time to continue with our build. And I will continue with the science builds. The next one that we're gonna be looking at is, well, obviously we're gonna aim for green matrices. That is quite a build list that I have. I have to see if even I have room on this planet, because some of these builds are just plain crazy. So I am trying to figure out which lane is the longest lane I have without interruption. This is particle broadband. That is the very long one, and particle broadband was Let me see if I can remember. Particle broadband was 80 long, and it's about that long. It might be enough. So I'm trying to reserve a space for... actually, this lane over here I think is gonna be more promising. Magnetic rings... Supermagnetic rings. Supermagnetic rings were how long? (23) length. So I don't know if it's... No, I don't have a marker, but this looks pretty long to me. It goes all the way to this one, which is not all that long. There are a few mines in the way, but those will be easily depleted. Okay, let's find our particle broadband build. Particle broadband? No, surely I said something else. It's this one, supermagnetic rings, which is, as luck has it, right on this lane. So this lake will have to go. I'm just trying to make sure I have a way to measure. Okay, that was very long ago. I'm just gonna quickly consult my notes. Okay, copper ingot is a length of 15. I have 6 here. I need to go plus 9. So let's try to be generous and say that we're gonna go all the way up to here. And basically what I'm trying to do is figure out where I'm gonna do the plane filters, because the plane filters is well, as far as materials go, I think one of the slowest recipes in the game, if not the slowest, with plane filter. 12 seconds per craft. Now there are like deuterium. This is again 12 seconds, but it is a bit of a different story, because they're not required for the base sciences. I don't think it is. They will be required for the Dyson Sphere, but that's a different story. The Dyson Sphere will actually build on a different planet. The manufacturing for the Dyson Sphere will build on the 3rd planet or on the home base. We'll see. But as far as science goes, this is definitely the longest recipe that I have. I don't even have enough assembly machines. So let's get this started. $13. I'll have to drag it through multiple lanes probably. 13, 14, 15. So that's 15. I'll phase them off a bit. That is 25. I need to start over here. Foundation required, sure. That's 25. This is 40. Oh man, this is a long build. Let's see, I'll just go above. So that's 40. That's 50. Okay, this is 50. I will put a marker here to remember that this is 50. And I will just go and collect everything. That's 50. And I did say that maybe I can do this in blueprint mode easier. Yeah, so four big squares are 10 builds. That's 50. I need 130 more. It is very difficult to count without being able to put markers, but that's one. I really wish that there would be a distance measuring tool of sorts. Okay, I will just assume that this is long enough for now. This one needs to move, but it won't overlap with this one, and this one I said it has a length of... It wasn't that long. Where was it? 20 something, so it will go up to here. Maybe it was better. No, this slot is taken. So yeah, I will leave this lane. I'll leave this marker here just for reference, but I'll leave this lane untouched. And I guess I can do the next one on the list, which is actually titanium glass. I'll do that over here. Now I need to remember again what was the lane length for what's the lane length for this one? I am checking my notes. But I think that that's a good place to start the build. It should be somewhere over this vein. So this is silicon, crystal silicon. Crystal silicon has a lane length of 30. Is that computed anywhere? No, I don't think it is. So let's do that now. That's 16. This is gonna be slightly problematic. That overlaps, that's not good. This one goes here, foundation required. 17 plus 3, that's 20. And I said lane length of 30, so that's 10 more. 6 and 4. So we can... I'll actually use colors because I just realized that colors actually are visible on the blueprint. In blueprint mode, in here, we can very easily see that that's a red line. And let's do that build here. I think this is as good of a place as any. This goes from here to here. We need to fill all of these up. And let's see. Oh, let's get the ILS down. I just have 3 ILSs on me. I did restock on almost everything else. But titanium glass, it's a fairly simple recipe. This is the plain filter for which we need a titanium glass. This one. So it's 2 at 5 seconds, and it requires 2, 2, and 2. Basically what we'll do for this one is 3 belts each. I will have 1 belt of output and we'll have a length of 38. So I will leave this much amount of space. I just want to make sure that I do have enough room to get the glass. This is an assembler recipe, so I said I need a length of 38. It is a pretty slow recipe, unfortunately. So that's 15. That's 30. Oh, and since I'm counting this, I might as well just drop the end marker. Okay, the equator is there. I don't want to build over that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect. Let's pack everything up. I'll leave this here for reference to know where I started computing from. And let's see. This is all basic ingredients for titanium glass. It's glass, titanium, and water. I do not have water in the system, but water is an infinite resource. It should be very easy to harvest from our home planet. I need to queue up more research, and I will do that in just a second. You're gonna be outputting this thing, and let's get some proliferator in. This is local supply, local demand. This is supply everywhere. And you're gonna be remote demand, storage, and everything else we produce here. And even when we're gonna run out of these things, I might do something. I might actually do something that I probably should have done with the other builds. I will put this as local demand, and I will have just the one ILS that's importing everything. But I will not do that right now. There are a few considerations I needed to take into account before actually committing to that. So let's see, over here, I do have a few technologies that I could look at getting. This is long overdue. I can get almost all the advanced smelt crafting recipes, but this one requires green. This one requires green. I am going to get all my mech upgrades first. The research should be progressing quite fast now. So this one is going to be a fairly straightforward build. Might need a bit more room than this, but we'll see. So it's 3, 3, and 3. I will get everything out this way. So let's do this one first. That goes like that, and this goes. Do I want to use this setup? Yeah, I think I'll actually use this setup. This is gonna look a bit funky, I think, but it should work. Can I get... Oh, I'll do it like that, and I should have power now. Now, the idea here is that I want to conserve as much space here, because this is already looking a bit just too little, so I might actually push that build kind of regardless. So I can do something like this over here. So that's one belt of things. I can easily get the out belt. This is why I left space here. I didn't want to push everything to the edge. Okay, that one is looking like that because of that thing, and the proliferation can happen just here. So yeah, I need to push this by one space. That's clear. That is fairly clear to me now. Three-lane build, that means that we're gonna be using the edge is over here. That is correct. And I think I was saying I'm gonna do this, so we're just gonna push things off by one square. And that's gonna look like that. Proliferation is gonna come most likely on this side if I'm getting the output down that way. So it's gonna be one belt, it's gonna be compressed here, here, and here. There's gonna be another compression happening over here. I'm trying to get the output sorted first, because that's what I had most issues with in the last builds. The output is the easier one to sort out, in all fairness, but yeah, I just want to make something that is a bit easier to digest. And let's see. So this one can come like this. This one can go like that. Where do I need to put this one? Do I need to get a... Let's try to do it on a single level for now. And this one can go like that. This one can go like this. And this one should be able to go like this, and let's see, this one is over here. I need to cut the whole lane, but that's okay. This can easily jump over. This can, if I cut the whole lane. Why did I do that? This should be able to jump over as well. I want to have a nice bridge over. I don't want it to go down just one space randomly. And well, this already looks heaps better. I can start getting the proliferator out. Can I get that? Okay, I will actually run on this lane. For diversity's sake, I am going to use a splitter to get things onto the top level. I guess I'm still extremely low on proliferator. I should be constantly checking that this build is still going. Speaking of, small sidetrack, proliferation is no longer happening. It's that one? No, it's this one, yes. I've actually spent way more time there than I thought I would. Let's get the main inserters back now. Should be just as easy as dragging everything, and this should... Well, I can remove this one. I do have a few things in my inventory that I need to get rid of, but none of them are droppable there, so let's just move on. And I do want to finish this build before time runs out on this episode. So this is this. I want to get 6 of these down, so 1, 2, 3, this should be... I am actually wondering if it's better to try to use a blueprint. and just connect everything that is not properly connected afterwards. Make sure that all the belts are dragged all the way. Okay, that looks much better now. So let's see, these get that. This goes like this. Okay, that is one of them done. Actually, no. That is not one of them done because I still don't have outputs. So you're gonna be outputting on the bottom. This one is gonna be outputting on the center. This will always be on center. Let's sort out the outputs and now the inputs here. So this one, I still need to do the middle belts. I have just realized. That is great. So that's that, that's that. Okay, another achievement. We are now apparently extremely fast. So that goes there, that goes there. These ones go like this. That should be somewhat centered. Now, let's see. Can I actually blueprint this? I think it goes like this. Okay, I do like it. It feels like it's maybe somewhat faster. For this one, I will actually go a bit beyond the usual 6 length that I do. Because this is a painfully slow recipe, we will need plenty of these things. So I will copy this again and 4, 8, let's go with 12. Now that I've done this, I just realized that I should probably have done something else first. And that is not placing down Babs. Babs will help. Babs will definitely help, but I should have let resources flow through and have a sanity check that the build is working. Now I'm kind of committed to this. But I have full confidence in my ability to not mess up things. Like missing belts in random places and whatnot. And belts missing is actually not the end of the world. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. This thing I will not have. So that means that the build is not going to work for now. Did I leave these things in there? Yes, I have. There's our home planet. Let's head. I think that the only place with water in this system is our home planet. That planet obviously has lava, and the other one has no kind of ocean. I have 5 water pumps. I definitely should get a few more. No, no, no. Do not stray off course. I will head to one of the poles. I don't want to do the water mining. Oh, this actually looks really great. Close to a water source. I can get an ILS down over here. And you're gonna be providing water. This will struggle. This will struggle even without that extra load. Oh, it's on the other side. How many? I have 30. Let's get... I don't know how many I actually want to get. It's more than 5, that's for sure. I will let this run a bit into this area. So it's either liquid source or foundation required. I think that this is gonna be enough. At least for now. And let's see. There is gonna be a line that goes there, comes in here. All of these are very nicely aligned, so I can actually just easily output. Oh, the transition was not as bad as I thought. Usually transitions can be somewhat painful, as you've probably noticed. And fairly soon, I think we need to reach 1000. We should see a... I'll leave this go up to full. We should see somebody coming to pick this water up. A remote supply, local supply. Okay, this might actually... While that's happening... can I get... Nice. More construction drones are very nice indeed. Okay, I wanted to get a few more. I'll put them on a separate belt. Just because. This should be power for every single one of them. I will just grab a resupply of belts, 1500 belts, and a resupply of ILSs. So ILSs are somewhere here. That's great. Belts are belts. This one. 1500 belts. That's great. Did I grab orbital collectors again? Well, this time I actually caught it. And well, this one is powered. That's for sure. And has remote supply, has local supply, that's good. I need to see what is happening with the demand over there. It should have started demanding. Maybe I didn't set the remote demand just yet. When I played around with the setup, something went wrong. But that is probably going to be it for this episode. We're already at the 50-minute marker. I think we've done quite a bit here. These guys have other plans though. I'm not gonna call this episode in just yet because well, we just got ourselves more power. I will not say no to more power. Copper build. This should be plenty. I just need to craft the one. Did I remove that station? Yes, I have. I do not have any nearby connections, so I'll just do this and this for now. And let's have a look. It's not that build, it's somewhere over here. It's one of the lengthy ones, this one. Yep. When I was toying around with this, I forgot to do the final transition. We are getting proliferators, so that's quite promising. And is this one fully dry? Yes, this one is fully dry as well. We're unlocking research achievements left and right. That's gonna be a no. Energy shield, sure. Mass construction, I think that's the final level, and all queues are full. I will do this research as well because why not? I think it is either this one or no, not this one either. Not that one, this one. Over here, that ILS. And yes, indeed it is this ILS. Water is inbound. I actually just eyeballed the number of water pumps on the other planet, but I think it should be at least a constant supply of water. Yeah, with the problem with proliferation Mark III is that this will really drain the total amount of power that we can output, that we have available. There we have it. Titanium glass, one of the most annoying recipes to do in the whole game. It is... sorry, this is not the one. I kept building with the plane filters in mind. A titanium glass is only a 38 length, so this is actually quite decent. I did not meant to do this for titanium glass, but now it's done. I would have needed to scale up at some point. We'll leave it at this. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you. Okay, I really cannot live with this belt looking like that. I really wish I could have blueprints where I don't need to manually fix every single connection. But I guess that is not possible for this. I think this is all now working. Yep, this is all now working. This will be full quite fast. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you here next time.